What's going on, you guys? This is New York Adventurer 1994 here, and it is Thursday, December 15th, 2022. And what we have right here is a key message of the nor'easter that's supposed to hit tonight. So, tonight for Long Island, we're supposed to get heavy rain and winds of 35 to 45 miles an hour, maybe even 50. And we have a coastal flood statement for Suffolk and Nassau, and we have a wind advisory on the east end of Suffolk. It's supposed to hit us Thursday night into Friday. The peak of it's supposed to be in the graveyard hours between like 4 or 5 a.m. So, let's look at the key messages. A period of heavy wet snow is likely for the western portion of Orange and Western Passaic counties. Higher snowfall amounts are possible, especially across the higher elevation areas in Orange County. Winter weather advisories are in effect for these locations. Heavy rainfall, 1 to 2 inches for much of the rest of the tri-state, may lead to local urban and poor drainage flooding early Friday. A period of easterly wind gusts of 30 to 35 miles an hour with gusts up to 50 miles per hour over coastal areas and the waters late tonight into Friday morning. Wind advisories are in effect for eastern Long Island and coastal southeastern Connecticut for Friday. Isolated minor coastal flooding along the south shore bays of Long Island and western Long Island Sound this afternoon. Widespread minor coastal flooding potential along with New York Harbor, Long Island, and coastal Connecticut. Isolated, moderate, and coastal flood potentials for southern bays of Long Island. So yeah, we have a coastal flood statement and a wind advisory for the eastern part of Long Island. Yeah, so there's going to be a lot of flooding and some power outages possible, because we're getting strong winds too. I mean, between 40 to 50 miles an hour, that's still strong. And we're supposed to get a lot of flooding too, and some high winds tonight into Friday. So the storm is supposed to arrive by like tonight. It's supposed to start raining pretty soon. And that's why I'm getting this update to you guys out like right now. And it's also because some of the briefing is out for the nor'easter tonight. And this is the Boston area. And you see along Cape Cod and Boston, we got more wind advisories. So, wind advisory is in effect from 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern Time on Friday. East winds of 20 to 30 miles per hour with gusts up to 50 miles an hour expected. And this is the Cape Cod area. Gusty winds could blow around unsecured objects, tree limbs, and could be blown down, and a few power outages may result. Yeah, a few power outages. That shows you how strong 50 miles an hour is. Gusty winds could blow around unsecured objects, tree limbs, and could be blown down, and a few power outages may result. Yep, even 50 miles an hour could take down power lines. So this is a very serious situation right here. And for Binghamton, we got a lot of winter storm warnings in effect for upstate and Pennsylvania. And these are the totals we're supposed to be seeing for upstate and Pennsylvania. It's crazy, isn't it? So this is a very serious situation. It's too bad we're missing the rain in Long Island. Yeah, we've had a lot of nor'easters through the years that hit Long Island, and yeah, there's been a lot of times where we ducked the snow on Long Island and we just got rain. Where we had like these nor'easters that hit Long Island through the years. There's been a lot of times where we had these nor'easters that hit Long Island through the years, and we always wound up with the warm side of the storm where we would get heavy rain and gusty winds. And it's not really fun. It's like jealousy for Long Islanders, for some of them. Because there's some people here on Long Island that want snow, and there's some people that don't. It's especially children that just want school to be shut down, and they want to play in the snow. I mean, not everybody likes school, you know. But in upstate, a lot of people are used to it. It snows all the time whenever there's a nor'easter. Yeah, so I expect a lot of snowfall from this thing. And there will be a lot of power outages, and a lot of roads will be closed. And this is basically the same blizzard that hit in the Dakotas earlier this week, where we saw that snow like cover all the streets and the highways, and there was like winds that were pretty strong too. Yeah, that blizzard was crazy. A lot of the roads were closed, and you could hardly see them. Yeah, it was hard to see the roads, and the visibility was so bad in the Dakotas. Yeah, I saw those videos. It's crazy, and that's basically the norm for the winters in the Dakotas, where it gets really bad with the blizzards, and the visibility is so horrible, and you can't really see the roads because there's so much snow and wind happening at the same time. It's just crazy. So it's a significant winter storm for upstate. It's too bad we're just getting rain, which is so boring. And I'm pretty much jealous because I really like the snow. But it's too bad I'll be missing that. It's a shame that Long Island occasionally misses the snow during nor'easters sometimes that happen through the years. But overall, this is a very serious situation. So if you live in New York, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Long Island, or New England, you need to be on high alert. You need to make sure you're prepared like right now, because it's not too far out from when it's going to start. It's expected to rain here pretty soon, about like 3 or 4 o'clock this afternoon. And that's just the start of it. But the peak of it's supposed to happen in the graveyard hours at like 4 or 5 a.m. where we would have the peak of the wind gusts and the heavy rain. So make sure you're prepared and stay safe tonight, and I guess that's it. Bye.